Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jess, and I figured today we could spend a work day together. I have a lot of work stuff happening today, and I would love to just like walk you guys through what my day at work looks like. You guys already saw that this morning I took some time for myself to read and sip on my coffee, and then I also took P on his walk. So we got some of the things out of the way. This morning I started my first meeting of the day, which is not really a meeting. We call it wraps. So if you guys don't already know, I am in a sales position. Technically, my title is senior account manager, and basically I am in sales within like the recruitment world. So I don't handle any recruiting myself, but I do talk with clients about the types of people that they might need on their team, and then I send that information to a recruiter. So I'm in sales, but it's like very non-traditional sales. Like I'm not selling an object, if that makes sense. So the first meeting of any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday that I have is a wrap, which is basically talking with my recruiters about where we are with our jobs, like what's going on with my clients, so that I can assist wherever they need me to. And it's really just a time for us to like sync. And then after that, on Mondays, we also have a Monday morning meeting that is not our actual like team meeting. Our team meetings are actually on Thursdays. I'm not really sure why that changed. It used to always be on Mondays, but it's changed. But we all felt on my team that it was weird to have no Monday meeting like to start off the week. So we've added in like a 15-minute little meeting, and then we usually break off into a sales team meeting. So we have like our overarching LA team, and then we have the sales team within that team. So we tend to do stuff separate from the recruiting team just because, again, I don't do any recruiting myself. So I have all of those meetings today. After that, we have a time block from 10 to 12:30, and it's called Power Hour. And basically during that time, it's focused on all outbound activity. That being said, I do have a call during Power Hour. Usually that's kind of like a no, but right now especially, the market has not been the best. So anytime your client can meet is when we'll meet. So I do have a call during Power Hour. That will be at 10:30. And then I have one other call today at 2:30 with another client. So 2 client calls today, which is really great. And then lastly, we are going through training. We are transforming which CRM we're using, basically. If you don't know anything about sales, a CRM is a customer relationship management tool. So basically it just keeps track of where you are with your clients, the communications that you've had with your clients, so on and so forth. And the one that we're currently using is something that was built by my company, and we're transforming to a new software that is browser based, which in theory is going to be a lot better in the future, but right now it's like kind of scary to be moving systems. So we're doing a lot of training around it, and there is a big chunk of time blocked off for that. So from 12:30 to 2:30 basically we have blocked off for all of our training stuff. That's where we're at for the day so far. Just kind of wanted to give you guys a recap of like what's going on. Other things that we need to do that are work related for me, but not necessarily like 9 to 5 work related, are I do need to edit a video for you guys that's going to go out tomorrow. So I want to have plenty of time to do that. I typically do editing around my lunch break, and then also just immediately after work, just because I'm the most awake and like excited about editing. As I get on with the day, I just feel like I don't want to edit, so I end up getting like tired. I want to just read, so on and so forth. So I will be editing soon. So that's pretty much where we're at. My morning meeting is just about to start. We have about 1 minute before it begins. So I'm gonna head over there. I just like to go a little early. I still have my coffee, and let's enjoy a work day together. I just wanted to update you guys. I'm in the exact same spot as I was before, however with a little less coffee. He typically joins me. He's actually just leaving. He's very good about when I say bye, he knows that I'm off of a meeting, which is really cute. But I just finished my first meeting of the day, which was an external call. This is also my first time using our new system to take notes during a meeting, which was very weird and different, but it was actually like really nice to like have this system. So I just input all of my notes. So now I have to go through and find a couple of candidates for her. Something that I mentioned earlier is that I don't actually do any recruitment myself, but if a client is not ready to open up a formal search, sometimes what I'll do is I'll send over a few sample candidates, like people that we've worked with in the past, so that they can get an idea as to like who we might work with, and like they can favorite people, for example, so that they can work with them in the future. So I am going to do that for her now. And then my next meeting meeting is not until 12:30. I'm also gonna make lunch shortly because I wanna make sure that usually 12:30 to 1:30 is when I eat lunch, but because we have meetings then, I wanna eat lunch just before that. Okay, I just had another client call in, and then I had to recap with one of my recruiters, and then I had to recap with somebody on my team. It's been a lot of stuff happening, but I just made myself a BLT for lunch. I pre-made the bacon so that, and pre-sliced the tomatoes as well, so that everything was ready to go, because usually this is how my days end up. I have about 5 minutes before 12:30, even though I told myself I was gonna take a bit of a lunch break before my training. I just don't have time. It was really good. Usually I have to pre-make my meals or like pre-prep foods so that I am ready to eat within like 5 minutes, because I don't usually have much time to eat. So I'm going to go eat this. I'm gonna grab some water, go to the bathroom, the whole thing. And then we're gonna go into our next session of our training. And then I'll take a proper lunch. After my training, I have a meeting, but then I'll take a proper lunch after that. Do wanna make sure that I get my lunch breaks in, but sometimes you just gotta sneak food in here and there. Okay, we have P crying because it's 4 p.m. and he wants to eat. We're going to feed him, and I haven't actually taken my lunch break, so I'm gonna start to like decompress from the day. Typically around now is when I have the opportunity to kind of like scale down as to like the things that I'm doing. And also I just got a package, so I'm going to take the opportunity to like stand up from my desk, open my package, see what we got, and just kind of like decompress for a second, because I feel like today has been a very long day. Today has been a lot because we had so many meetings, which are a good thing, but also I feel like lately especially we haven't been having as many meetings, so it's kind of a lot when, I don't want to say that I have back-to-backs, but basically from like 10:30 to 3-ish I've been going between like internal meetings, external meetings, so on and so forth. But that first meeting today ended up being more of a conversation for like future business, and then this most recent meeting ended up being a conversation about business that we wanted to open up. So that's really good. That means that we are going to open up a search. So I send that over to my recruiters and write everything up for them. So that's all been done. It does take a little bit of prep work from my end, but then once it's in the recruiter's hands, I don't technically touch anything. So I just move on to my next tasks. So I am going to be doing that as we're getting into this like new business transformation type space. I have to like reassign everything to myself. So I'm definitely learning a lot right now. But that's what we're gonna do for the next like 30 minutes or so. And then I'm just gonna sign off 30 minutes early since I didn't have my lunch. So let's go do some tasks, and then we're gonna get to it. I think I need to go to Target today, and that's pretty much it. So aside from that, I'm going to do some video editing and things like that too. We're almost done for the day. And also let's open up this door so that P can go outside. He loves it out there. Are you sure that you set your tasks for today? We are officially off work. I just walked P, and I do have a pickup item that I need to go get. So before I get immediately back on a screen, I'm going to take some time away from the screen, and I'm going to go do my pickup, and then we'll come back and do some edits. I usually try to do my edits in the evening, hopefully, and then any touch-ups I can do that next morning. That being said, I'm gonna go take time away from the computer like I mentioned, because I checked my activity on my phone, and I have an Apple Watch, so I am able to check like how much I'm moving and all of that kind of stuff. I basically not stood up the entire day, and I've only walked like 2,000 steps, and I worked out now 7 minutes out of 30 because I just walked P. So we will hopefully be doing a workout later, but for now I just want to like rest my eyes. Like sometimes I wonder why my eyes are tired after work, or why I am so tired after work, and they go through so many high stress situations that like it's no wonder. We're gonna take a break, we're gonna go, and we're gonna head to Target, and then we'll be back and maybe like sit outside for a little bit, enjoy the nice weather.
Yes. Yeah.
We did not get nearly as much editing done as we were hoping for. Where did my AirPods case go? Oh no, now you can't see me. Typically the end of the night does go this way, where I get a little bit distracted once Ryan comes home, but I did get some editing done, which is good. Also, one of my friends reached out to me, and well, sorry, let me backtrack. Ryan came home and we were chit-chatting about some stuff, and then we were talking about music that he's releasing and things like that. And then I was starting to edit, but then he showed me this video game that he used to play when he was a kid, and so we started playing that. So we were sort of all over the place, but then one of my friends reached out to me and she asked if I would want to go on a walk early in the morning tomorrow. So I said yes. So now we have to go to bed like ASAP. So I'm going to do a few things to wrap up my night, basically just things to get me ready and set up for tomorrow's work day. So I do have some more editing like I mentioned, but I'm going to handle the rest of it in the morning. And in the meantime, what I'll do is I'm gonna go shower, and I'm also going to pre-make my coffee and then just put it on like a timer so that my coffee is ready to go by 5 a.m. and then that way I can leave the house at an appropriate time. So I'm gonna go do all of those things, get ready for bed, and then we'll recap on the day. Coffee is set for 5 a.m. Agenda item list was just to pick out an outfit for tomorrow so that I have everything set aside. Usually if I know that I'm going to be up early, I will make my coffee and I will also put my outfit in the office ahead of time, because those are all of the things that are very loud. Like my coffee grinder is very loud, going through my closet is very loud. So those are the things that I do so that Ryan doesn't wake up, hopefully. The only downside is I didn't know ahead of time that I was going to be doing this, so I would normally have charged my watch so that I can wear it at night, and then this is my alarm clock. So I'm gonna charge it now. Hopefully Ryan doesn't wake up. And I'm very excited to go on the walk tomorrow. Overall, just kind of recapping today, and apologies, I have like water on me because I literally just showered, my hair's still wet, but just kind of like talking through. I feel like it's hard because I can't always show you guys like every single detail of my day, obviously, because I don't work for myself. I work for another company and we have clients and candidates and so on and so forth. So it's like not something that I can like always share exact details about, but I do feel like it's really fun to go through and talk to you guys a little bit more of like what my day-to-day does look like, especially as somebody who gets to work from home. I feel like these are some of the like inside scoop type videos that I like to watch, is just like understanding what someone else's day-to-day looks like and like what they do for work and all of that kind of stuff. So it's really fun to watch for me, and also it's very fun to do something like this and like share some more information as to like what I even do, because I think it's something that I just like often don't talk about or like skip over a lot in my videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This definitely was something a little bit different for me, so if you guys did like this type of video, let me know in the comments below. I always like to know what you guys are enjoying, what you guys would like to see from me. And with that, it's already 10 o'clock, I think. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. So I'm certainly gonna be tired tomorrow when I try to wake up at 5 so that I can meet my friend at 6 at the lake, but we're going to do our best. So thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me through this work day, and that's all I have. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.